Hi, this is JilliBling. How are you today? I have a project to share with you inspired by Stampin' Up's retiring list and all their sales. If you look through the catalog, you've probably noticed Grace's Garden. It's a lovely bundle. Grace's Garden, and it comes with die, and the dies are Garden Gateway. And the gate is just adorable. Isn't that cute? I saw a project similar to this, designed by Mary Dethridge, and she did it in Purple Posy, and it's very similar to this. I made just a few changes, but it is so cute. So I thought this would be a good project to do today. Isn't that nice? You like a little corner rounding? I've had that punch for the longest time, and I haven't used it. But I did today, and I love it. Okay, let's get started. Leave those there. Well, now I can see them. You can't see them. How about here? There, you could see that. Grace's Garden is a bundle. It's going away. I think the dies are marked down incredibly. And there are dies for just about everything in this stamp set. It requires coloring, but it looks really good. I'll also use ornate frames. Do you notice this little tag right here? It's like it's hanging from the gate. I wanted something small. I think Mary used something even smaller, but just a little something for the gate. And that comes from Ornate Frames. And Ornate Frames is staying, but it's perfect size for the hello. Okay. Sponge Dauber, Memento, Whisper White. I'll show you what all those are used for in just a minute. Oops. So we'll use the punch. This punch has 3 different things it will punch. Like a hole, if you're doing a tag, it will punch the hole so you could put ribbon through it. Pretty little detail, we'll use that, and also the corner rounder. I hadn't used this for the longest time because I was using it wrong. I thought you pushed down on the whole thing to get whichever one you have your paper in. No, you push down on the side and it works easy as can be. Like I mentioned, we'll be using the dies. We'll use these in just a minute. So this paper here is going to be for the gate. This piece of sand, Sahara sand, is used for behind the gate. And you're like, well, why do you need that? First of all, because I put the texture on it from the embossing folder. And also, it just makes it a little bit more calm. And you could put it as whatever color you'd like. So we'll be doing that. This is for just plain little leaves. We'll do a few of those. And then, as I said, there's dies for all of the pieces. See how that perfectly fits there? This is for the words, so we'll stamp the words. This is for the texture. I think I have the folder right here. We'll use brick and mortar, and you can have it go either direction. Which way do you want your brick to go? And I will put it this way. Run that through. Here it is all done. Can you see the texture on there? We'll need 2 of the garden green, one of them for outside, see this little layer, and then also another one for the inside. And we'll corner around those. This is for the inside. This is for the outside underneath the texture. We'll be using the blends to color. So fold this in half. And let me get these out of the way, get them cut. So here's the little leaves. There's 2 different ones that come in the bundle. and it's nice to combine those or have them separate. Here's the gate. And let's go back. That's going to be inside. Let's do the punch. And I'm going to use the corner rounder part. So put it in there. Make sure that it's up against this side and that side. Then push. And there it is. Just like that. Easy as can be. When you do it the right way. Then I'll do the next layer. While we're going, let's do the inside pieces too. And on the white inside piece, I want to do that fancy little, this corner. So I'll put it in again. Look at that. Gotta love it. This is staying. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of all these little pieces. So now let's see what we have going on. Isn't that nice? I could do it through the green, but I don't think I could line them up then. Just like that. And then this will go on top. So looking at the brick, let's do the white, a little bit of detail. So you can see the difference. See how I just brushed a little bit of white ink on the embossing folder, the sandpaper, and that just accentuates the detail in the embossing folder. So I have a dauber and my craft white ink. Pick up just a little bit of color. You don't want too much color because it takes a while to dry. And I'm just going around the outside edges because I know the gate will cover a lot of the center. And also, if you put this on too heavy or too much, it's going to be really hard to use adhesive to stick your gate down. So just a little bit, or maybe a little bit more. Okay, that's good. So we're done with the white ink. Okay, so we got that. We could stick these down because it's not like we're going to wrap a ribbon around any of them. Garden green. I have lots of that. I don't use it near enough. It's a really nice natural green color. And I'm not going to stick down the white until after I stamp on it, just in case I mess up. Bo, what are you doing? Why are you fussing? He's looking at me. I think he wants to go out. Okay, and this one with the rounded corners at the top. And the rounded corners at the top, I just liked it visually. But as I think about it, Mary was very clever to do that because the gate is rounded at the top. Smart. Oh, I just came up with a great idea for the hello. So here's paper for stamping hello, right here. While I'm at it, I'll do a few more. Okay, and then I'm going to cut it out with this die because I stamped it crooked. Good thing I have big paper. So on this one I have the hello hanging from here. This one I put hello just as a stamp. But what about maybe I could get the hello to hang from the top of the gate? I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be good or distracting. Like if it was hanging right about here. Okay. I'm going to wing it. So I will hole punch, and just whatever hole punch you have, and if you don't have a hole punch, just use your pokey thing. Hello, hello. Okay. And then linen thread. First I'll make a knot in the end of linen thread. See, I don't even know if this is going to work out. I probably should have tried it. I'm not going to tie the knot too tight because I don't want it to pop through that little hole. Just a little bit so it won't come out. Okay. Then if it hangs up there, okay, and a trick for, you're probably cringing thinking, how am I going to stick linen thread through that hole? I have a plan. So down here, I know the knot is going to cover up a lot of that. I'm putting just little snips with my snips in here, and now the linen thread I want to see the knot. If I took time to do the knot, I want to see the knot. Okay, so that will go like that. This, I just need to know where to put the knot. What do you think? Okay, so I'll do another knot right about here. So I have a little bit to trim off. There's so much stuff retiring. I have piles over here of, oh, do something with this. So many things I haven't used. Okay. So there is that. I think I like it. What do you think? Cute, cute. Okay, so because I have hello there, I'm not going to stamp on here on this solid piece of Sahara sand. So I'm going to attach the gate. Oh, I can have the gate open. That's another thing. Because on this one, the gate stays closed. But this one, I just did a little slit and the gate opens up. Let's do a slit. Right through the middle. Okay. And now I'm going to attach the white gate to Sahara sand. I'm going to use liquid glue. Maybe. Okay, a different one. I'm going to use liquid glue. Let's try this one. So I tried a few ways to put the gate on to this piece, and this seems to work best for me. Just a little ridge of glue around the outside edge. I don't want it here because my gate's going to open. And turn the gate upside down. No, I'm doing it wrong. Okay, gate right side up. And just lay it down on there. So glue, I know it takes a minute to set, hold, which is a good thing. You can move stuff around. So I'm just going to let this sit here for a minute or so and let the glue start to absorb into the sand paper. I could still move it, but at least it's starting to hold. Okay, so now I'm going to stamp all these. I'm going to do one of each. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 floral arrangements, plus I have these two. So I'm going to stamp and then color one of each of those. Just like that. Because I know you don't want to watch me coloring. I might have to color on the inside a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so this is starting to take hold. This I could still move around. What do you think? Is that a good gate or is that a fail? I think once I put it on with dimensionals, kind of hold it in place, I think that's going to be really cute. So have you gone through your catalog, marked it? I did that video. I know not everyone will want to watch the video, but at least you get your catalog marked. But if you see anything in there you like, get it quick. And if you can, order online, because the discount changes all the time and the availability changes all the time. And if you wait for me, I'll order it like every other day. I don't want you to miss out on anything. Oh, that is really cute. Should I off-center this a little bit? All of them, I have the gate right in the middle. What do you think? Should have a plan where things go. I don't. Okay, right in the middle. I don't know. So I'm going to use liquid glue to attach the gate to the card front. You could use regular adhesive, but I'm choosing to use liquid glue first of all because there's texture from the embossing folder, and also because the white craft ink makes it very challenging to stick anything. Okay, right in the middle. There it is. Does it look straight? Yay! Okay, so that's looking good. I'm going to stick the hello down with dimensionals, which will let me, because right now the movement is cute, but that means that sometimes it's a little crooked, like right now. So I'll do 2 regular size dimensionals. And try to get it centered and then have the strings straight, like there's weight to the sign and it's hanging. I like that. Okay, now trim up the linen thread ends. Okay, we're doing it. So to lay these out, let me get these other pieces over here, these other cards. So you could see that one. I'm going to try to do it a little bit different. I don't know what the different is yet, but somehow different. This one has a green on one side, both pieces. This one has it. Maybe I could do, well, you know what it is these roses go that way, which look like it's climbing the fence. Could it go that way? Oh, that's okay, huh? That's so cute. The purple posy card base. I'll I'll put these things on at the end. So this one can go, how about here? I need to cover up that somehow. Or maybe this one could go inside. How's that? Oh, that's cute. Oh, where's my cat? My cat and bird. The bird could be on the little, this right here. Or should he be on top? Surveying the area. Okay, I know I like that there. Could it all be on one side? Oh, Bo, you're a mess. He's fussing. See, I'm putting it back on that side. Hold on, just a minute. Come on, come on, you go out. You are a mess. Sorry about that. That dog. Okay, so maybe Kitty could be by these little back to this over here. That could go there. Okay, I'm going to start getting some of these down. So I will use dimensionals on these outside of the gate, and the one on the inside I'll just use glue, adhesive. Because there's stuff growing inside the garden. Okay, and this one, I think it wants mini dimensionals. My friend Jennifer has a gate like this to go into her house. It's so cute with that little archway. She has a beautiful garden. She loves her gardening. Okay, that one's okay there. Kitty, well, I think something needs to cover this up. Or can it be Kitty? Oh, Kitty does a good job. Okay. Got a plan. So these little flowers can go here, and Kitty can go in front of them. That's cute. So I'll put adhesive on Kitty's head and a mini dimensional on Kitty's bottom. So is Kitty saying hello, or is Kitty looking at the bird? I think the bird wants to be on the sign. Tiny little bird. How about right there? No. Okay, got that. Now these. These, I think if I had many, many more, can't have enough of these. I like it. Okay, so these I'm going to put on with liquid glue. I probably should have put that where'd I put my liquid glue? The adhesive sheets. That would have been a good use of adhesive sheets. For tiny stuff like this, or letters, but liquid glue works just fine. I don't want to see the end of that. But I'm covering up some of the, I'm getting glue everywhere. Okay, so lastly this one. Okay, what do you think? So here's the front of all of them. I don't know that I have a favorite. I like the gate opening. Oh, but that's cute too. Okay, so for the inside, how about, I need words. This is nice. I thank you for all the kindness in yours. This one needs to go first. With all my heart. That's good. Okay. If ever your ink balls up on your polymer or rubber stamps when they're brand new, I haven't used this set before. Just do a little scratch over the top. Do it at your own risk. I don't take any responsibility for this if you do it with yours. But I know that it's really slick at this point, so the ink just kind of bubbles up. Let's see. It's a little better. With all my heart. Yeah, that turned out better. And then with all my heart, I thank you for the kindness in yours. It's a very thoughtful little verse. Oh, I like that. Okay, so we need a little something else in here. How about some flowers? I guess I will be coloring a little bit. Ooh. Oh, and you know, when you're using polymer, you should use a little foam pad underneath, because there's no foam here. If I had a rubber stamp, let's see, polymer, here we go. See how it comes with foam already included? So when you have polymer, you might need to put a foam mat underneath. And Stampin' Up, you could use a Stamparatus foam or the paper piercing mat. It seemed like it went away for a little while, but it's going to be in the next catalog. Okay, a little coloring required, just a little bit. So I'm going to do it the same colors as I did here. So this one will be spray, light and dark. Probably should have had this done so so you don't have to watch me coloring. But you could see how cute this project is. Spray dark. Spray light. You know, that two-tone thing gives it all the definition and makes it look so realistic. I love the blends. I use them too much. You know, some people say, I like the card, but I have to color it. I don't want to color. But you can see this isn't taking too long. Mango dark. And Granny apple dark. Granny apple light. And in the blends, they don't come in garden green, but they say that all neutrals and greens match. So I'm going with that and putting different greens together. And somehow when I put it inside the card, it does work. So this is Jade Dark. And Petal Pink. Because these flowers are so small, I'll use just one color, just dark, Petal Dark. They're a little bigger. I try to squeeze in another color. And this is this is Jade Dark. Okay. Sorry, one more step. It's just the grassy area. Okay, back to Jade Light to fill in the rest of the green leaves. And I'll have close-up pictures of all these, the projects, insides and outs, on my blog, and I'll do that within the next few days. I want Purple Posy light for these right here. And again, because it's so small, just one color. Okay. There it is. As a crazy driver, I went over the outside edge. Look how nicely that lines up. I love that little detail. Nice words. Okay, so there it is. What do you think? I love the hanging thing. Who knew? Okay, that's it for today. This is JilliBling. My blog is JilliBling.com. I'll list the paper sizes that I cut all the papers and all the products used on my blog. And there will be little thumbnails that will link to my store, which is JilliStampin'Up.net. Thank you for tuning in. If you can, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And until next time, have a great day.